Hi all, this is part 2 of the video that I made yesterday, Trump and option trading. So yesterday we discussed in detail about why you should trade option during this kind of volatility. And not only in Indian market, obviously started from US because US market will be impacted more because of Donald Trump. Yesterday, if you see from high to low, S&P fell some 7%. Even Nifty or Gift Nifty from the high, it fell around 600 point. So it's just not just coincidence what we talked about yesterday. This is going to be the norm in near future. It might not happen daily, but this will happen frequently. So what I had suggested is to you know look for option buying opportunity, be it on the upside or downside. As you know, if you are trading the upside, you can buy call option. If you are trading the downside, you can trade using put option. So now in part 2, what I wanted to tell is, instead of buying a naked option, you can make it a debit spread just to counter the high IVs, because options prices will already be high. So if you want to counter that, although even if you don't counter that and just trade with option, you'll be able to make money because the moves are so high, so bigger moves are coming. So all the IV, even though they are inflated, higher wicks, still you should be able to make money if your direction is correct. But in case if you don't want to trade this high IV options, what you can do, you can make it a debit spread. So what is a debit spread? Debit spread means you are capping your profit. Let's say you, in normal terms, you buy something, potato you have bought at 10 rupees per kilo, and you are telling whenever it goes to 15, you sell it off. So after 15, it's go to 30, still you make that 5 rupees. Okay. So in debit spread, you buy one call option. Let's say market is at 100, one stock is at 100. You buy the 105 call option and you sell the 110 call option. So basically, you will not make any profit if the stock goes above 110. Okay, so you have a fixed cost. You are buying one option, you are selling one option. So this difference is 5 rupees, right? The debt spread is 5 rupees. So you might be paying, let's say, 2 or 3 rupees. So let's say you are paying 2 rupees, so you buy one option at X and you are selling it. You are getting some money by selling that option. You are getting some amount Y. So if you make it X minus Y, you have to pay some 2 3 rupees. Okay, because the height of this spread is 5, you cannot pay more than 5, that's for sure. So if you go into option chain, and if you have some little knowledge about option, you'll understand. Even if you have no knowledge about option, still you should be able to understand. So in debit spread, your cost of the spread can never be more than the difference between the two strike. So let's say you are buying 105 call option, you are selling 110 call option. So the difference between 110 and 105 is 5 points, right? So your spread, you buy one call option, you sell one call option, so your total cost will never be more than 5. Okay, so it can be 0 to 5. So mostly, let's say you are make your, for example, for simplification purpose, let's say we are paying 2 rupees. You buy 105, let's say X, that can be whatever the, okay, and you are selling this 110 call option and the price is Y. Okay, so you are paying X, you are getting Y. So total cost will be X minus Y. Let's say that is 2 rupees. As I told, it can never be more than 5. Okay, so now what is your maximum profit that you can make? Your maximum profit will be whatever is the height between these two, 5 rupees. Okay, and you have already paid 2, so your maximum profit will be only 3, even if it goes to 120 130 150 whatever. Okay, because you have already instructed that once the price goes to 110, I am selling. It's not literally that. Okay, actually, there's 110 might happen today, or it might happen after few days, so there will be a difference of your profit. So if whatever may be the condition, your profit will never be more than 5 rupees. Okay, your cost is also in between this 5, and your profit is also in between 5. So if you are paying 2 rupees as the cost for your spread, you buy one call option 105, you sell one call option 110. Your total cost is 2. So your maximum profit will be 5 minus 2, which is 3 point. Okay, this will be the maximum profit, no matter where market goes. Okay, and your maximum loss is also 2 rupees, no matter where market falls. So in trading, these spreads are very good to define your loss as well as define your profit. Okay, so you know exactly how much you are going to lose, you know the exact amount maximum. By the time you execute, you get out, you might not get exactly 3 rupees, or you might not lose exactly 2 rupees, but that is the maximum that you can lose, and that is the maximum you can make. Okay, so in a 5 rupees spread, if your cost is coming 2 rupees, how it is coming, you will not directly go and pay 2 rupees. Okay, you will buy one call option, you will pay some amount X, you sell that call option 110, you will get some amount Y. So X minus Y will be in between 5. So let's say in this case it is 2. Okay, so your maximum loss is going to be 2 rupees only, no matter what, and your maximum profit is going to be 3 rupees, no matter what. So this is maximum. By the time you execute or get out of this trade, your profit and loss might be different, but that is the maximum. तो आप 2 रुपये से ज़्यादा खो नहीं सकते, 3 रुपये से ज़्यादा बना नहीं सकते. तो इस काइंड का टर्बुलेंट मार्केट में आपको पीस ऑफ माइंड देगा. ओके, मैनी पीपल कम टू ट्रेडिंग फॉर मेकिंग ह्यूज मनी, बहुत पैसा चाहिए, बट इट इज़ ए नाइस वे फॉर इन इंडिपेंडेंट लाइफ इफ यू आर ए सक्सेसफुल ट्रेडर एंड इफ यू आर मेकिंग गुड इनफ. ऐसा नहीं कि बंगला गाड़ी और पता नहीं क्या क्या, दैट इज ऑलवेज गुड, बट लेट्स से यू आर एबल टू मेक as much as you are making from your job. Okay, so this will give you a lot of confidence, peace. Okay, so in the end it comes to your happiness. So in this kind of turbulent market, if you are able to sleep well, because you know the maximum that you are going to lose. Okay, also you know the maximum that you are going to make. Anyways, if max capping profit at max is something that you don't want, what you basically want is you want to ensure that this is the maximum that I want to lose, but I want to not cap my profit, I want to have large profit. But unfortunately, that will happen only in case of option buying. If you are just buying a call option, the premium whatever you are paying, that is the maximum that you are going to lose, and your potential profit is huge, unlimited, whatever you say. But in that case, what happens, the IVs are more, the volatility is more, so option price will be more as compared to a normal day. It's like this, there is a bun. On that day, if you're taking some auto rickshaw, right, on a normal day if you are paying 200 rupees, that day he might charge you 500 700 rupees. If you don't pay, he will not take the risk, right? Similarly, in option market, similar kind of, wherever, let's say market is here, you want to buy a call option here, on a normal day if it is 100 rupees, in this kind of environment it will be 200 300, because on normal market condition the total jump might be this much, but now in this kind of scenario the jump could be this much. So that's why in this kind of volatile market the premium will be more. So that is why sometimes buying a naked option is not the best thing. Okay, the best thing is obviously buying the naked option, because you know the maximum that you are going to lose and the profit is not capped. But in volatility, the option pricing, is it is made in such a way that your option price will be more as compared to normal day. So you don't want to take the risk, so you sell some option. So by selling that, now you are you're countering that IV, okay, the high premium option. But unfortunately, what you have to pay is your now profit is capped. Okay, but still it is far better than paying heavy premium. Okay, and not making any money because of small movement. Okay, so in case if you buy option, sell one option, okay, they make a spread, and there is a good enough move, you still make some money. But if you just buy a naked option, because of volatility, because of small move, you might not make any money. Okay, so in you might have to watch this video one to time, because I know a lot of information, and I don't want to explain in a whiteboard Excel sheet. Okay, you should be able to understand. I think I have made it very very simple. So this is debit spread. So this is basically this is part two of option trading during Trump's era. So what you can do? You can do a debit spread. Now I explained about debit spread also, right? You buy one option, call option, sell one call option. Your maximum profit is whatever premium you are paying. So that premium you are paying is not a single transaction. You are paying X. Let's say 110 you are buying. Okay. Now you are selling a option. Let's say you are getting 60 rupees. Okay. So 110 minus 60 is 50. So if you're buying one call option, selling one call option, your price is 50. Okay, but you are not just going directly and paying 50 rupees and buying it. Okay, in case of normal transaction, single leg transaction, you just go pay some money and you get it, right? But in this case, there are two transactions, one is buying, one is selling, and difference is 50. But for that 50, it is coming from buying of 110, selling of 60. So in debit spread, whatever is the height of these two strike, your maximum premium that you are going to pay is this only. Okay, so let's say in 5 your premium is coming 2, so 2 is your maximum loss and your maximum profit will be 3 rupees. So in a volatile market you get a better deal because of you are selling one call option, but obviously you are capping your profit. But there is always this trade up. Okay, if you don't want to pay heavy premium price, you have to sell some option, and in that case you have to give up your higher potential profit. You have to cap your profit somewhere. You will not get, as compared to naked option, you will not get that huge and that unlimited or opened profit potential. You have to sacrifice some profit, but you are sacrificing that profit to get a better price. Okay, if you go now, if you buy some ATM call option, what is ATM call option? Wherever market is there, सेम स्ट्राइक कॉल ऑप्शन अभी अगर आप बाय करोगे तो अभी उसका प्रीमियम जितना होगा नॉर्मल टाइम पे कम होता है. लेट्स से नॉर्मल टाइम पे इट इज़ 200 रुपीज़. नाउ यू विल बी पेइंग 300 or 400. Okay, why? Because when you're paying 200, that time the expectation of market movement is small. Now the expectation of market movement is more, तो इसीलिए you have to pay more premium. Okay, so to counter that more premium, let's say normal day पे आप 200 देते हो, आज 400 दे रहे हो, तो उसके लिए क्या करते हो आप? 400 वाला एक ऑप्शन खरीद लिया और 200 वाला एक बेच दिया, तो आपका कॉस्टिंग वही 200 आ गया, तो 200 ही आपका मैक्सिमम लॉस है. लेकिन इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या होगा? मार्केट बहुत बड़ा मूवमेंट दिया तो आपको दो पाँच जो आपका मान लो 500 का हाइट है और आपने 200 दिया है, तो आपका मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट 300 रुपीज़ ही होने वाला है. ओके, एनीवेज आपने अपना मैक्सिमम लॉस को भी कवर कर लिया 200 पे, और आपने बेटर डील मिल गया क्योंकि आप नॉर्मल डे पे 200 पे खरीदते हो, आज 400 रुपये खरीदना नहीं चाहते एटीएम कॉल ऑप्शन, तो आपने दूर का एक कॉल ऑप्शन बेच भी दिया. तो आपने अपना प्राइसिंग तो कम कर लिया, लेकिन आपने पोटेंशियल प्रॉफिट जो कि बहुत हो सकता था अगर मार्केट बहुत बड़ा मूव करेगा, उसको आपने खो दिया. क्यों खोया? क्योंकि आप बहुत हैवी प्रीमियम देना नहीं चाहते थे, तो थोड़ा कम प्रीमियम देना चाहते थे, इसीलिए दूर का एक बेच दिया. तो मान लीजिए 400 का एक बेचा, 200 का एक, सॉरी 400 का खरीदा, 200 का बेच दिया ऑप्शन दूर का, तो आपका कॉस्टिंग हो गया 200. तो 200 इज द मैक्सिमम दैट यू आर गोइंग टू लूज. व्हाट विल बी योर मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट? इन दोनों का जो डिफरेंस है, मान लो ये जो कॉल एटीएम का खरीदा और जो बेचा 500 पॉइंट दूर का बेचा, तो आपका मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट 500 minus the 200, so 300 will be your maximum profit potential. Your maximum loss is 200 only. So in this kind of scenario, this will be a far better option. Okay, better option in the mean not option, what I'm telling, better क्या बोलूँ, मतलब आपके पास इक्विटी है, कैश है, फ्यूचर है, ऑप्शन है, राइट? इक्विटी और कैश आर बोथ फ्यूचर एंड ऑप्शन. सो इन ऑल दिस काइंड ऑफ, out of all these things, you have the option trading is the best option. Okay, like multiple choice, what is the option? So here option is the best option, but naked option mein your IB will be more, that's why you will pay more premium. That's why you can always sell some premium. So you make it a debit spread. You know what is the height, this is the your height. Okay, you know the premium what you are paying. Now you know what is your maximum profit, so you can trade better, sleep better, and you can deal with this volatility in a better manner. Else the kind of movement, yesterday I made the video, and after that in the night you see what happened. 700 fall in S&P, 7% fall in the S&P. From that, I think it was up 4%, and then it went minus 3%. चार का चार गवाने के बाद 3%. So the kind of volatility that is happening in US, this video is applicable for the US market also, but I don't think anyone from the US will be watching this video. But that kind of experience that I have, this is, I can very confidently tell even for US market, if someone is trading there, this is applicable there. Okay. And obviously globally, wherever there is a tradable market now, because now this is a global market, whatever Trump is saying, doing, it is going to impact everybody, right? So yesterday this S&P fell 7%. Gift Nifty also from high to low, it was some 600 point movement. So naked option point one will be a very good option, but because of volatility, the premium will be more. So debit spread is going to be a very, very good choice to execute your trade. Okay. सो या टेक केयर, ट्रेड वेल, एंड प्लीज़ मेरा चैनल थोड़ा सब्सक्राइब करवा दीजिए दोस्तों से, फैमिली मेम्बर वगैरह से, नॉट लाइक पीपल हु आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन मार्केट। जो लोग मार्केट में थोड़ा, आई डोंट वांट पीपल हु आर नॉट एट ऑल इंटरेस्टेड इन मार्केट एंड सब्सक्राइबिंग माई चैनल। तो ऐसा नहीं कि अपना मतलब कुक से, काम वाली बाई से करवा लिया मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब, या बच्चों से, किसी से, स्पाउस से जिसको मार्केट में इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है। But I would request you to please get me, few more subscription. i'll I'll create more such videos on, complex topics in very simple language. So my target is this 1,000 subscribers soon. So please help me getting some more subscriber who are, who have interest in stock market. So please share this video in your social groups where people speak about market trading. Okay. Thank you.